Welcome everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making an Instant Pot chicken dish that is going to be Asian in flavors, and it's going to come together quickly, and it's a new recipe I've never tried before. So come on in with me and let's see how this goes. Okay guys, so I'm just going to move things here. What I'm starting off with is 2 pounds of chicken breasts that are boneless, and I'm just going to cut them in like 1-inch chunks. I am going to double the recipe of this sauce only because I am adding vegetables and stuff that are not called for in this recipe. And I want to make sure there's enough sauce. So again, I'm just cutting this chicken into chunks. This is an Instant Pot recipe, so it's going to be a little different. It's not going to be fried. It doesn't even call for it to be seared in the Instant Pot, which it sometimes does. But that's okay, because honestly, I think for one, you lessen the risk of getting those burn warnings on the bottom of your pot. No matter how many times I think I have it all the little brown bits that stick when you're sauteing something, I think I have them gone, and then halfway through it comes on with a burn warning and it shuts down, and then you got to start over with your dish. And so this eliminates that because I'm not sauteing anything on the bottom of this pot. And I think the reason you can do it is with a recipe like this, you'll see there's quite a few ingredients that are very flavorful, and you really don't need to saute the chicken first for flavor, which that's typically why you do it, is to add more flavor. And you're not going to need it with this because there's quite a few really flavorful and aromatic ingredients. So you cut your chicken up. Gotta wash my hands. So that was my meat mat. I'm not going to use that again. And now I am putting in the sauce ingredients. So the first thing is 1 cup of low sodium soy sauce. I use Bragg's all-purpose, and I may put some water. Yeah, I'm gonna put some water. I don't like it too salty, which my kids would laugh. So that's 1 cup. So I put about 3/4 of a cup and 1/4 cup of water. You can always add salt later. So garlic. If you can imagine, we actually are getting down. This is the last of that great deal that Glenn got on the garlic. I think he got a huge big, like a deli bag for $1 or $2. But again, I hate peeling garlic, so I wasn't as enthusiastic until I learned how to do it in my steel bowls. And I will try and link the video where I talk about that, because it has made the world a difference. Don't know what it's going to be like when you're getting fresher garlic. This is end of season, winter time stuff, and it tends to be a little dry anyway, and the skins are loose. I don't know how well it's going to work when it's, fresh and the skins tend to adhere more. So I've got garlic, which I put about 8 cloves. It only calls for 2, which would be 4 doubled. So ginger, supposed to be a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger. I love the taste of fresh ginger. It's honestly not my favorite thing to cut up and chop and whatever. And sometimes they do like zested, or I forget what you call it, but like grated. don't really like doing that either. So I'd rather just kind of chop it a little fine. You don't want it too big though, because it's pretty potent, and if you get a chunk of it in your mouth, even cooked, it's got quite a zing. I really want to grow some. I tried growing some last year from store-bought ginger. Didn't do anything. We'll see. So hopefully my next video is going to be me planting my seeds, starting my indoor seeds for the garden. I know I am so behind schedule, but I just, you know, don't have a lot of room here for lights and stuff, and I'm not set up for a greenhouse or anything like that. So I didn't want to start them too early because there's still quite a bit of snow out there. And I don't really have the space to have huge big plants everywhere. So that's ginger. So now it's supposed to be half, because I'm doubling, a cup of ketchup. It's supposed to be a quarter, but because I'm doubling, it's supposed to be half. I'm actually putting a quarter of a cup. See, this is where mistakes get made when you start messing with things. A quarter cup of ketchup. And instead of another quarter to double, I'm going to put some sweet Thai chili sauce. I love this stuff. I could drink it. Unfortunately, it's way sweeter than I like to be eating, but I may omit the honey that it's called for in the recipe. Whoever invented that deserves a medal. So it's supposed to have sriracha sauce. I don't have any in here. I think I'm just gonna throw in some chili flake. And then that's everything that's going in. There will be stuff to go in after, but I will be back. With all the liquid in there and all the chicken in there, because I had to double the chicken as well, we're just going to stir it all up, and look at those colors. There were a couple other recipes that I was looking at, but they just looked kind of anemic. I really think the Thai chili sauce and the ketchup really lend a depth of flavor. There, so I think that's pretty well mixed, so that's the first stage. So we're going to put the lid on. And this is going to cook on high for 3 minutes. So I want custom time. And because some of it is a little frozen, I might even go 4 minutes, and we'll see how it is. Okay, so my thing is turned, which is different on Instant Pot, but main thing, pop your venting button so it's not venting, it's sealing. And then we're waiting for this to come up, and then we'll see how it turned out and make the other additions. Okay, so that's what it looked like finishing that first section. And now we're kind of getting to the part where it's different than the recipe. Because I'm going to add onions, peppers, and broccoli to this, which that was not called for. So in case you don't remember or didn't see when I talked on other videos about peeling onions. So my eyes react really badly to onions. And apparently doing them this way and cutting them up and down instead of across is supposed to help cut down with the emission of whatever it is that sets my eyes on fire. So that's one thing. The other thing is I've learned I actually never kept my onions in the fridge before, but I do find keeping them cold also cuts down on the fumes. Now, in order to do these vegetables, I'm going to put my Instant Pot in that sear mode. And start it. So that's like on the Instant Pot, it's saute, I think. So I'm supposed to put the rest of the sauce ingredients in, but I don't want to do that yet. I want to put some of these vegetables in and get them softening. So this is half of a big bag of broccoli. I don't even know how much that would be. And I'm gonna let it cook for a bit first. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna put about 1.5 bell peppers. I love bell peppers. Okay, so I'm gonna throw the onions in. To stop this. I think by putting it on 0, it's going. It will just bring it up to pressure and stop. And I think that'll be enough to steam the vegetables. So I'm also getting a cornstarch slurry ready, which is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of water. Now I am not doubling this. So it hasn't got to pressure yet. I'm almost thinking that's enough anyway. I don't like my vegetables too cooked. I think they'll finish cooking as it sits. Like it's still, they're hot, but they're crunchy. All right, so I'm supposed to put honey. I might put a squirt, but right now I'm putting 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, only because it's doubled. Don't forget that. Sesame oil and the honey. I'll put a squirt. That's not the 1/4 cup, or it would have been 1/2 cup with it doubled. Okay, now I'm going to throw the cornstarch in. Let's see how thick that makes it. I'll put it back on sear just to have it bubbling. So there we go. It's still green. It's got lots of red. And I just turned it off, so it's going to sit in that sauce. And hopefully it will be fine. We'll let you know. And then it's garnished with green onions, chopped. And some sesame seeds. And there you go. Okay guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. We've got this part of supper ready. The only thing I'm going to add to this is just some rice, and I might do a salad, but we'll see. But it came together quickly. It's another Instant Pot recipe to add to your repertoire. It's all in one pot. That's really a plus. Easier cleanup, less mess. Those are good things. So I'll let you know how it tastes. And if you like this channel and want to keep following, hit subscribe down below. Also, if you could hit the like button down below, and also let me know if you try this recipe. I'd love to hear your feedback. Again, I will post the original recipe that I found on the internet, and I will just leave it unadulterated. You've seen the things I've added. None of these vegetables were called for. Again, I doubled the sauce recipe, all those things. So I will post the original recipe down in the comments below, in the description below, and let me know what you do with it. Make it your own. Put whatever you want. There's so many things. I wish I'd had snow peas and carrots and all kinds of things. So maybe next time it'll look totally different. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today.